I was in Sweden and had arrived to my father's house. We were about to go for a long bike ride and then visit a famous island and tourist destination.
Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I am in Sweden and this is my father's house.
Hello there.
It's a nice summer day and today we will be going on a 2-hour bike ride to some really incredible villages here in Sweden. In the east part of Sweden, about 100 kilometers from the capital of Stockholm.
Sweden has a lot of empty areas with forest and also a total of 100,000 lakes.
Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Our destination for the day was a nice beach by the lake, about an hour away.
So it's been about 5 minutes here and we are stopping to look at the oats. You have a lot of oat fields here, I think.
Since Sweden is one of the least densely populated countries in the world, a lot of places have untouched nature and are really peaceful.
Now we're coming around the corner here and we've been going for about 15 minutes. It's starting to get a little bit hot even though it's just about 20 Celsius or so, 70 Fahrenheit, and the views are so incredible here. We have so many open fields like you can see here. Oh. We've been going for about 20 minutes and I think we're gonna stop for some Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Since there are so many lakes in the country, you can always find new and interesting places if you go out for some adventures.
Nu har vi kommit till Daviken. Det är ungefär 6 kilometer från där jag bor. Väldigt fin sandstrand. Jag brukar cykla ibland. Så solar jag någon timme, badar och så cyklar jag hem. Det är perfekt. Så du brukar göra på dina filmer?
We have been drinking our Coca-Cola here and I'm standing here by the 4th biggest lake in Sweden, Hjälmaren. We also have the most famous fish that lives here in the lake called Zander or pike perch. And it's a very exclusive fish that we will be eating later today, hopefully, if we can find it. It can be a little bit challenging to find it, but hopefully we can have it for dinner. We were about to go swimming here, but it's a bit chilly. The wind is kind of cold. So we will be taking the bicycles back to where my dad lives and then go swimming there instead.
Nu ska jag hem och ta ett dopp där jag bor vid udden. Perfekt. Sen ska vi upp och sola och ta en öl.
We went back again and also had a plan of going out to one of about 100 islands within this lake where they sell the rare fish that I was speaking about earlier.
Now we have maybe 10 minutes left and we will be jumping in and cooling off. ride back to close to my dad's house, and we will be going swimming here and cooling off. I think it's probably really cold in the lake, probably around 18 Celsius or so, I would guess, 65 Fahrenheit. Nu får vi se på ett trick. Lake trick. Maybe do a little handstand here on top of the ladder. Ja, jag vill inte hoppa i. Nej. Nu försökte jag stanna. Oh.
It was so refreshing to jump in after the long bike ride. You always feel so good after you go swimming.
Very nice.
Hi there. Tomorrow we're going to another place. Gonna hold the day. We're going to a big island.
And now a beer for you.
Yes.
A cold beer. It's really nice actually in Sweden in the summertime, but from November until April it's too cold, a bunch of snow. So I will be maybe in the future going to Mexico and then perhaps living in Sweden during the summertime.
Iskall när jag ligger i frysen.
Jaha.
Music.
Premium gold.
Precis nedanför stall. Ja, precis. Där kom hem. Men det är vindstilla här.
It's starting to rain. This is how it is a lot of times in Sweden during the summer.
30 minutes later.
Oh, we have sunshine again. It's been 30 minutes and the sun is out again. We're going for a night walk here, and the sun is about to set. It's 10:25 p.m. and then the sun comes up again at like 1:30 a.m. but it barely comes down over the horizon. It's almost light all day and all night in the summertime, and in the winter is the opposite. It's almost dark.
The next day.
So now it's the next day and we're getting in the car here to head out and go to a famous island in this lake. So that's what we're gonna do now.
Är så där han filmar inte rätt hastighet nu eller? Ja. Han ser film.
Nej. We were driving for about 25 minutes and we have arrived here to a small little ferry terminal, and we will be taking a ferry over to a really famous island out here, and the ferry is actually free, so that's really great. And it's 27 degrees Celsius today, can you believe it?
Det går man genom hela ön dit.
Ja.
3. Så där ligger värdshuset. Totta nästan var vi en gång och lyssnade på.
Yes, yes.
Some people live on this island, but some were also bringing their RV for a day trip.
What you can see earlier in the picture was that a lot of famous Swedish musicians play concerts here on this island in the summertime.
The ferries go continuously throughout the day, and there's quite some nice scenery along the way.
On the ferry here, and some people actually live on this little island here. That's why you have a couple of cars here also on the boat.
We had arrived to the island, about 3 by 3 kilometers long and wide, or 1.5 by 1.5 miles.
We're gonna walk to the other side of the island and then also stop to have some lunch at the really exclusive restaurant. Moo. Här slutar allmän väg. We have about a 3 kilometer walk. We will be coming out to the water here in a little bit and then to the other side and also to the restaurant. Great success.
Kanske måste ha de här har gått någon gång.
Nej, aldrig.
Här blir biträder. Och så vända som vi säger här.
We have been walking for 15-20 minutes now and made it about a quarter of the island, and the water is coming up here on the left side and you can hear the birds. Beep, 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 beep. Lots of mosquitoes here, bloodsuckers. Itching a bit on the legs. We decided to take a little detour here back to the main road so we can go to the restaurant instead. And here you have some summer houses.
We had almost made it into the little town where most of the houses are located. Not many people live here permanently, but there is a school and also a tavern that we were heading to.
Now we've almost made it back out to the main road so we can eat something. I'm so hungry.
We had stopped for a quick water break before we would reach the tavern and also saw some more incredible views of the landscape.
Fått lite sol på sig i alla fall.
Ja, jag är vit, ja.
Är lite vit.
Värdshuset. 0,4 kilometer till värdshuset. We have arrived here to the restaurant and we're gonna be eating some typical Swedish food. Food! Here we have the famous fish that they catch in the lake here. Hjälmargös. It's the Zander or the perch pike, right? Vad heter det?
Perch.
I think they have fried it a little bit, and there's also some kind of white wine sauce and boiled potatoes.
Delicious.
It's a bit sweet, and also there must be some kind of lime in it, and also white wine.
Oh, white wine.
White wine and
We were really satisfied after the lunch and walked back on the same road leading to the ferry, but had to wait for about 20 minutes until the boat arrived.
now we're getting onto the ferry again to head back to the starting point on the other side. And here is a tractor.
It was a really incredible summer day in Sweden and so hot outside, but we'd almost made it back to the starting point now to go swimming again.
Cool off! Now it's time to cool off. Whoa, we came back to the house here after a full day of walking around this island. And now we'll be going down to the lake again to jump in and cool off. Cool off. There's so many bees here.
When the summer has arrived in Sweden, you have to be ready to take advantage of it, since it gets cold in September again. In the next video, I'll be heading out somewhere else in Europe. So if you want to see where I'm going, please subscribe to the channel. And also leave the video a thumbs up if you liked it.